back at part 2 where we left off. I think Isabella went back into town to meet with Ash and another guy. I don't know his name, but if the furtive glances he's been sending my way are signs, I know there's things he's been etching at them without the metin. Oh shit.
Here.
Oh. I think I accidentally hit it. Okay, so tab is skip. Note to self, never hit that.
Sorry.
I won't say no to free food, but why are you giving away cereal bars?
I always have
Looks
one on my
pretty good.
person. And you look like you're about to pass out back there. Have you eaten lunch yet?
I hope people can fucking skip breakfast and lunch together.
How'd the open house go?
The usual. We got a bigger crowd than normal because of the property's fame, but really, no different from the typical open house. On second thought, it actually looks like a fancy party more than an open house. I've never felt so Weren't you there?
I wasn't really
I should have asked someone to kick you out.
No, you won't.
And what makes you so sure?
One, ever since you got assigned to this property, you've been freaking out about it. Rebecca's words, not mine. She's been complaining to me about how you talked your ears off, by the way. Two, despite your initial qualms about the place, you still took the job. Which brings us to three. It's been months since you last settled a deal, and you're short on money right now since you're back to your instant noodle diet.
How do you even know about the last one?
Rebecca. Anyhow, you're hellbent on selling the mansion.
I think Rebecca
Even
and
if
Ash
someone
have
you
a
know
thing.
personally is in the tour group, you aren't going to just kick them out. Every single person who went on your open house is still a prospective client to you.
Facts. Gotta make that money. Not entirely wrong. Oh man, I walked right into that one, didn't I?
I hate you. I really hate you right now. I'll have you know that there's already someone who's extremely interested in this property. So even if you expressed any sort of interest in it, I don't think they'd be willing to let you have it. Too bad.
Ma'am, Hannah.
You don't seem too happy about it.
I am happy. Doesn't this look like a happy face to you?
Not really.
Really? And here I was thinking you found another one stuffed in the sofa. Or is it the wardrobe this time?
Oh, fuck that letter, man. It's
Yeah,
so
well,
disturbing.
things happened. Stuff the right couple might not be pleased about. No need to make a fuss about it. It's normal in the business.
You made them angry?
Not angry, just stuff happened.
Like?
Things.
Did they do anything? Your clients. The rights, was it?
Yeah, you just tell him, man. He's a detective. Oh, nah, change
You keep
subject.
asking me about my work, yet you haven't said a single word about yours. That's not fair. Both you and Zach have literally disappeared off the face of the earth.
Did that benefit us? Okay, cool. Besides, it never works with him. I'm not sure if it's because I'm just a bad person or because he's really very good at his job. Really very good. Why did that sound weird? He doesn't answer immediately, only momentarily shifting a glance over me. Over yeah, I can't read, which is why I don't read sometimes. Zach's home. I guess Zach is a director of sorts or a producer.
Didn't we just talk a week ago over chat?
That's different. Linking your awful memes in the group chat box every morning isn't exactly a conversation.
Excuse me, I don't hear you calling them awful while you're laughing at all of them.
Shut up! And you aren't answering my question.
Oh, these two should just go at it.
Alright, lay off on the abuse. Remember that case I mentioned before? We've been trying to pin the bastard down, but it required more work than we anticipated. The guy's slippery like that. We got some good lead months ago.
It was so broad. Remember that bastard? Yeah, which one? Go Frey. Mama would never allow that. The Lift Fest. Locksburn Independent Film and Theatre Festival. Maybe this does take into play. Oh my god. Never mind. I'm not even going to finish that thought.
Oh, there's Zach.
Hey, you guys! Long time no see.
That's some sick fucking hair, bro. He's Jack, too, of course. He's just the perfect human being. Love him. Typical Zach.
Sup, Z-Man, my main man. What's crack-a-lackin', my homie?
Oh, I did not like that. What the fuck? No.
Yo, stop trying to act black, Ashton. And you're the only one who calls me Z-Man.
If that statement was PC, but
It's been a while, Zach.
I hope you didn't get into trouble again.
Not much to get into trouble lately without you, I'm afraid. I'll let you...
Nah, I ended up with Chicken Down stuck on me last time I agreed. I'd really love at least this year to pass without some sort of accident happening.
Hey, I take offense to that. It wasn't that bad.
You really have no idea. Hey, I'm kidding.
fucking smile. What is that? Boys will be dudes. Yep.
Huh? Rebecca's not with you. Is she still sick? Bella!
A bit. But she's up and went to work this morning.
Bella!
You know she doesn't listen to anyone that's not Ash.
Bella!
Yes, she does.
Bella!
No, she doesn't. You're literally the only person she'll listen to when she's feeling stubborn.
Bella!
Okay.
But don't worry, Zach. She's probably on her way here now. She promised she wouldn't miss your movie. Isabella! Oh, thank goodness!
Speak of the devil.
Becca, you're just in time. Becca, you're squishing my face.
How are you? Are you all right?
Why wouldn't I be?
Rose called me.
Oh god.
Oh, no, everything's good. Rose covered for me at work today.
That's not what I'm talking about. How's your head?
Oh god. What a dick.
Oh, it's nothing. I just slipped off a few steps on my way down. I blacked out for a few seconds and had a minor bump, but it's just that.
You blacked out? It's not something to brush off. Come on, at least let me check it.
It's extremely minor. You wouldn't even know it's there.
Isabella, this isn't a laughing matter.
She did look pale when I saw her.
Wow. Thanks a lot, Ashton, you traitor. I'll get you back for the—
What? I'm just saying it as it is. If you mentioned this earlier, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
I'm sorry. Saw her?
Yeah, they arrived together. Bella looked fine to me then. I don't know.
Oh, that's...
She's jealous.
That's
oh
good.
my god.
At least she didn't have to travel alone, right? At least. Good.
So jealous, so bitter.
See? I'm okay. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. And I don't want to miss Zach's film.
We can always watch it some other time. Sorry, Zachary.
No, it's good. But you guys should really keep it down. We're starting to attract some attention.
It's the premiere. The premiere's different, right?
Zach's a sensible guy.
Not really. But Rebecca has a point. In the end, I think it's your call.
Oh, for heaven's...
Please, Becca. I really don't—
You're not missing it. Oh,
Look, you... If she says she's okay, then there's nothing we can do about it. It's not like we can stop her either. Besides, she's still acting like the same old Isabella to me.
why are you taking her side?
I'm not.
Why are you getting jealous?
But if she wants to watch Zach's movie with us, I'm not going to stop her. She's probably the one looking forward to it the most.
Ash, that's... You, of all people, should know...
Tell you what, if I notice something amiss with her, I'll take her to the nearest hospital myself.
Sure.
Is that good enough for you?
Thanks, Becca.
It's always been
Cheers,
you
Mom.
and him, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Did you say something?
Me?
You are so
nothing.
bitter, Becca.
Don't mind me.
If you say so.
Okay, guys,
Miss Rose.
showtime's close, so I think I'm gonna get us some snacks. My treat. Anyone here has a smaller bill?
I think I do.
What's this?
Oh.
No!
It's just a paper.
I don't care!
Looks ancient, too.
Oh god.
Don't open it!
What's the big deal? It's not. Hold on a second. This is, isn't it?
Even if it is,
Okay. Now,
I'm telling you it's nothing like that. It's—
Oh god. Okay, Becca does look hot here. Kind of looks like Daphne from Scooby-Doo.
Send this to 5 people or else. Well, that's... interesting.
Guys, I think we should listen to Bella first.
aren't you a few days early for Halloween?
Wow.
it's not a prank.
What did you say?
Oh, eyes pop. Oh, I don't know. This is creepy.
This isn't a prank! I saw something!
Hold on. Are we still talking about this paper? Or is it about the urban legend again?
Both.
You're saying this is a primitive version of a chain letter, and now that you've got to be kidding me.
See? This is why I didn't want to tell you guys.
Isabella, aren't you taking this a bit too far?
It's not a joke! Will you guys listen to me I saw something in the house earlier. It stood right in front of me. If I hadn't gotten away, that thing might have...
Right. And
Oh,
in
come
broad
on.
daylight, Isabella. Even someone gullible would find the logic in that screwed up.
What kind of friends are these? Don't even believe
There's
in her?
also no way in hell that this supernatural shit is true.
But it's real!
Oh,
What do you
don't even-
think I saw?
Oh my god, why does she look like a fucking demon?
A hallucination? A delusion? Didn't you say you fell down some stairs? So maybe Rebecca's right.
It happened after, when I was
Jesus,
trying to get
this
away.
photo is terrifying.
I almost got stuck in the same room with that thing. We're all in danger. I thought you were my friends. Why don't you believe me?
We are, and you know that. But this thing and that thing has got nothing to do with the other. When Rose called earlier, I thought she's just exaggerating. But based on what I'm seeing right now, maybe it's better if we really postpone this.
Don't bother.
Okay. Curse Ghost probably lost his sale. Got kicked out of the open house. I'm supposed to be hosting. My friends don't believe in all of them think I'm crazy. Top it off. There's a dull ache at the back of my head begging for a little attention.
Guys!
Uh-oh.
Guys! Why don't we all calm down first? I'm sure Isabella has her reasons too. And hey, ain't this supposed to be a happy get-together? We haven't seen each other for months. Please.
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 Please. He never called me. Becca too. No sour mood, no bad vibes. Ooh. I'll cause the scene, but nah, I'm for the homies. We're staying. Becca, you're a bitch, Becca. What a thing, the attic follows me home. One step at a time. There's no need to rush.
If we keep arguing here, we're going to miss the first.
All right, that's...
Oh, good. I thought for sure you were going to cry. What was that for?
Stop calling me a cry.
Aw, don't cry.
Stop it.
Okay, scaredy.
That too. If you repeat.
Let's just go.
No, Becca's just jealous, bro. She doesn't know I get dicked down by Ash.
So,
But you'll miss it.
didn't you say watching a movie without food ain't... I'll be in there soon. And then?
Are you sure it wasn't one of the cleaning crews?
Absolutely sure.
Oh, so she's talking about it. Is there like auto? There we go. Except for Ash.
And then I ran. You heard what happened after.
This is a wild background, by the way.
I still think it's something else.
It was standing right in front of me, Ash.
I heard what you said, but it's a small room. If I could see it up close, maybe.
I am not going.
Ain't that a problem if your host...
Rose does the first floor tour.
I ain't sure ghosts can be restricted to one room, Bella.
There are no ghosts, Zach. Stop putting useless ideas in her head.
Yeah, but I was thinking, maybe all the house needs is a blessing.
Oh, the house did change hands over the years from one distant relative to the regards to the other.
I didn't peg you as the religious type, Zach.
Nothing like that, Ash. Who knows, though? It might bring something positive to the place.
That's not a bad idea. I just don't know where I could find someone.
You're not seriously considering his suggestion, are you?
Do you have a better idea?
I know where. I could come...
You do that?
Or we can find you a psychologist instead.
That's fucked up.
Ash, that is not a very appropriate thing to say right now.
No, wait, that's not what I meant. Ethnographer. I meant ethnographer. This guy's a psychologist too, of course, if you...
Ashton?
Rebecca knows the guy I'm talking about too. She can vouch for him.
Huh? What? Oh, are you talking about Professor Andrew? He used to work with my parents at the university. And can you guys keep it down?
Sorry, the scaredy cat here mentioned curses. Not that I'm saying this is one, but talking to him is a better solution for me than getting a random priest to bless an old house. He'll even help you figure things out, teach you a couple things, and probably put your fears to rest since...
We have to make a decision.
So...
It's your call. We'll go...
I don't know.
Huh. I am interested in both, but I feel like the professor's just gonna call me a nut job. Let's try the
I'll
priest.
think about it. But maybe we could go with Zach's idea?
I'm not so sure about that.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to try, right? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'll let you know when he's...
Thanks, Zach. I knew I could count.
Guys, I said keep it down. You keep insisting that we still watch it.
It ain't a big deal, Rebecca.
It's still your film, Zachary. A good film, mind you. You worked hard on this. The least we could do is watch it with...
That's what you're all doing.
Sorry, Becca.
Night Has Fallen by the Movie House. Interesting. Sometimes he'll just randomly appear at your doorstep looking for a place to crash.
Thanks for today, everyone!
No problem, Zach. I'm sorry for what happened earlier.
Oh lord. Calling out, help me, please.
No, not me.
Isabella? Earth to Isabella?
Ooh, dodged a
Weren't
bullet
you
there.
listening? Are you coming with me?
Oh, yeah. Just, okay, sorry.
You always do that.
To be a bitch, Jesus. Ooh.
See you guys some other time.
Yeah, see ya.
Uh-oh, something's gonna happen, isn't it? Grasping, pulling, engulfing. The ground caves in without warning and falling. Oh. It's cute.
What time is it?
2:30. Uh-huh.
Oh man, of all the times to oversleep. Towel? Towel? Where's my towel?
I'm in a foul mood. Takes every force of will to ignore it.
Huh?
Oh, she's Filipino. Santos? That's a Filipino name?
That's an unusual time. Hello?
Hello? Grace? How are you?
Mama! I'm doing okay. How are you guys?
We're good. EJ won a storytelling contest at school the other week.
Electric jump
Brought
tape.
home a medal. I thought you should know.
Thanks, see you tomorrow. Again, I can't count on my older sister. 8 and financial? What does that mean?
Great! That's great! Tell him congratulations from me.
Oh, this is what you need
And
to
let him know
for.
I'm gonna send him a little something extra this Christmas. How about Nico? Karen? Michael?
They're doing well. They won.
Oh no, that's fine. I don't want to bother them. Just tell them to keep doing their best for me. And Papa?
Papa. Grace, he's having a little difficulty right now, but the doctor said we should keep encouraging him.
Sick.
It just means his body's accepting his new treatment well. The money you sent last time helped a lot to pay for it, by the way.
Oh,
Do you have any more?
I see. That's. I'm sure he'll get better soon. Is he well enough to talk? Do you think I'll be able to speak to him, Ma?
Listen, Grace, maybe it's better if we transfer Papa to a different hospital. Somewhere cheaper?
What? Why? Did something happen? Is it the deposit issue again? Give me the hospital's number. I'll talk to them.
No, it's nothing bad. The service here is good. Too good. Even the doctors. But I'm worried you're working yourself to the ground because of it.
Mama, we've been through this before. And don't worry about the bills or the medicine, or me for that matter. I can handle myself. Everything's going well here.
Hopefully.
I'll have money to send over soon to cover the rest of Papa's treatment.
Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate it. We all do. I just wish you'd come home to it.
What? Kylan the week. Okay. When are you coming home?
Promise me you'll be there to welcome me when I do.
Of course. I'm sorry, Grace. I need to take this for a while.
It's okay, Ma. I need to go too. I've got work today. I'll call again soon, alright?
On a Saturday? Oh, never mind. Take care of
I
your...
love you!
Love you too.
Okay, Isabella. Time to get that mansion sold. Mama? Did you forget?
Excuse you? I'm too young to be your mom. Are you still sleeping? Hold on, never mind that.
Office? Oh no. Oh god, oh god, oh god! I'm gonna get yelled at.
No, it's... Get yourself here, alright?
Oh god. Okay, let me pause here.
The next day.
Okay. We are back. It might have been a little weird, the cutoff there, and I might have been pretty fucking quiet before. It's because when I tried playing yesterday, I was so tired that I could barely keep my eyes open, and I could not even, like, fathom any kind of thought. So, I just fucking passed out. But here we are, looking at Noodles Cup and News 8. Let's get back into it. This should be part 2. Oh, is there a shower scene? Oh. Make it to our office within 20 minutes of leaving my apartment completely disheveled and out of breath. A feat if I take into account my usual travel time. Routine clamor common to the Briar Realty Corporation's Luxburn office, that is a fucking mouthful, greets me as soon as my foot crosses the threshold. Papers rustling, telephones ringing at sporadic intervals, agents talking at varied volumes.
Where the hell is C? Where are my employees?
Sir John.
What the actual fuck, guys? Of all the times to disappear without notice.
Okay. Who the fuck hired this guy? He's probably the owner. By the way, I was going to turn down the character volumes because they are really fucking loud. My boss's word. Great start to reading. My boss's words turned muffled as someone else closes the door to his office, likely the HR manager. Smart. Throughout the past weeks, he's been in a bad mood over a few employees who have failed to report. I hear they're still trying to get a hold of them, but to no avail. The result is half their workload has been shifted to available staff. But that's not a bad thing, because then they get the commission instead. Yeah, exactly. More money to send. Although the rumors of branch closures circulated because of this is indeed a bit worrisome. My bag barely touches the top of my ball. What did I just say? What did I just say? Of my table when Rose pulls me aside.
Here, I need you to help me with these papers.
The bag touches the top of my balls. Okay. Mike, let's figure it out. Okay.
If you could also get these signed and photocopied before lunch today, that would be great.
One after another, she thrusts a bunch of paperwork in my hands. A page flutters away from the top of a pile, and I lean down to pick it up, my eyes scanning the top as I straighten. A purchase and sale agreement. Rose simply gestures her thumb. Bro, I am struggling. And I'm even trying to enunciate my words. When I tilt my head in question, they are seated on the sofa and looking completely out of pace is a humbly decorated room. I'm just gonna keep going. The brights are there. Something bubbles in my throat.
They're buying it? We got a deal?
She swats at my hand, tugging her sleeve, although her eyes are alight with something akin to joy. She wants this sale to happen as much as I do, and now that it's here, the deal needs to be closed yet. Documents need to be signed still, but the elation is still there. Along with a foreboding feeling I can't quite
I
pinpoint.
had to do a little damage control, but they're already interested in acquiring the property, even before they attended the open house.
Oh. Edit here for a few seconds. Continue.
I mean, isn't it obvious? They already hired an interior designer. I've never seen a buyer as aggressive as Madame Wright. She didn't even try to negotiate a lower rate.
One at a time, Rose. I can't process everything you're saying at once. What do you mean?
Find the
Paying
fucking house.
15% higher than the listing price, as long as we get the paperwork done as soon as possible.
That's crazy.
I think if we allow it, they'll be paying up front too.
Even with that urban legend? Oh, I was so sure.
Don't look so surprised. We still have to conduct some last few checks before we completely hand it over to them.
I'd buy a house from Rose in a heartbeat. I mean,
Please. I'll happily do the paperwork duty, Rose. I'll even go to the land registry myself and make sure the property changes hands with every single legal blessing.
your opinion doesn't matter, Isabella. We're just their agents who are going to receive the hefty commission. I'm curious to how much that place is selling for. Signaling that she's heading back to them and an unspoken instruction for me to follow after I'm done. Doesn't take me long to finish the work she left me. In fact, having our boss sign the agreement is the easiest since it has put him in a better mood to the entire office relief. Ma'am Hannah calls me over to... I hate that. Ma'am Hannah calls me over to the moment. Ma'am Hannah calls me over the moment she notices my presence at the lounge door. Her lips are twisted in a frown. She doesn't seem particularly happy to see me, and I'm not surprised. Who wouldn't be? I'm almost created... There's a lot of words.
Why, if it isn't the little Lily? I trust you're feeling well now.
Luke likes me.
It's Isabella, sir, not Lily. I appreciate your concern.
I really don't understand why they can't get my name right. It's a fairly common name. Regardless, I hand him over the copy
I
of the
believe
agreement.
I can take that. Thank you very much.
How elegantly she plucks the papers out of my hands. It's easy to think that there's any trace of irritation in her, but there is. Seeing this sign, it soon becomes clear to me that I'm not the one who has put him in a bad mood. Did they fight? Most probably. I've seen it in happy. I'm just gonna skip this one. I never did like it when my mom and papa fought. Oh, great. Cracked her hat. I hope they'll make up soon. Apparently satisfied with what she's seen, Ma'am Hannah clamps her hands together before extending it to us for their sake. For a shake. Did anything go up or down? No. I mean, Hannah's already at low anyways, so... Like, what is this face? Rose and I released the breath we've been holding, both of
That
us happy to
settles it
return the
then?
gesture.
Are you really sure about this property? We could easily find you a bigger one
Oh my
among our
God.
current
Why?
listings.
Why?
Something with a...
Why do you give a shit? Yeah, like, don't make a scene.
Of course. Why wouldn't the house is absolutely perfect?
A helipad would still be a nice addition.
Yes,
Fair.
well, we'll get there eventually, love.
As a helipad would be really nice now,
As I
wouldn't
was
it?
saying, if your partner had the documents yesterday,
We were ashamed she didn't have it.
Well, there's still a few necessary documents we need you to sign after, but we'll be handling the process for the rest, so don't.
Within a week, I hope. We still have a housewarming party to plan after all. You know how much thought should be put into those things.
I don't, because I don't have $1 million mansion. Oops. Well, I guess that's a way to get there.
There are servants for that, darling.
Love, servants or not, you're going to make people listen to your input nonetheless.
No more than a week, ma'am. Barring unexpected delay, of course. You can leave it to us.
Excellent. Well then, I'll leave you two to it. Oh, and before we forget...
Smile. Finger.
What happened the day before was quite... unfortunate. But you did get us what we wanted in the end. That, at the very least, is commendable.
But this is...
Don't you worry, darling. It's a small thing coming from us. Consider this your bonus for a job well done.
Nice. There we go.
Oh, before I forget, my lovely interior designer would appreciate it if you hand her a copy of the floor plan as soon as possible. She's dying to work on the house. You can do that, yes? Here's her contact.
Certainly, ma'am. We'll have it processed as soon as possible.
I knew I could count on you, lovelies.
Mine's still reeling after they left. Part of me feels lucky about the fact no lengthy negotiations, no sudden change of minds, just talk, signatures, and a few handshakes here and there, and we're done. The other part? A second ago, we were sold a haunted property to 2 innocent clients. Sure, the commission's big. Big enough to continue funding Papa's treatment and hospitalization, big enough to pay for all 4 of my younger siblings' schooling. She's from the Philippines, right? Does it cost money to go to school in the Philippines? I don't know. It's not like I have the internet to access. But knowing that something's in there and we gave it the good couple, but I don't know why I'm even trying to read at this point. The lie I told Mama this morning isn't a lie anymore.
There's something. So how does it feel?
Sorry. Gotta keep it in my pants.
How does what feel?
Your first big multi-million-pound sale.
Pound.
Silly.
They are in the
I know
in the
you've
Europe,
been with us for
in UK.
years, but this has got to be memorable for you. Come on, show some enthusiasm. They gave us a bonus, too. What are you going to do with it?
I don't know. Send it home, probably?
All of it?
Not everything, of course. Most of it. I'll leave some for my living expenses.
Listen here, Isabella. I'll teach you something I should have told you before we ended your training.
She slings an arm over my shoulder and leans it close to my ears. It's a big secret. Gotta go to the strip clubs, bro.
It's okay to celebrate from time to time.
I don't get it.
It's simple. Go out, do something for yourself. Throw a party and treat your friends to free food. Didn't you say the last one's some sort of tradition back at home for you? Hello, this is practically a done deal.
Isn't throwing a party a bit excessive?
Your call. I won't say no to an invitation, by the way, in case you really are planning to throw one. A few drinks would be nice too, thank you very much.
Get tipsy, hook up with Rose.
I don't think my apartment's big enough for that.
You could always move? Bloody hell, you're working in real estate.
I think I'll pass. That's too much of an unnecessary expense for me.
Oh god, this girl's such a party pooper, man.
But I did promise Becca free lunch in case the sale goes.
You go do that. Hold on a sec.
Her tone shifts from playful to professional.
Today? Not a problem, ma'am. I could bring you a copy of the contract if...
Let's be with the client. She's one of the BRC's top agents, no matter how modest she appears. Saleswoman through and through. I, on the other hand, have very little knack for it. Of course, I learned eventually. I had to. But someone else will, without a doubt, do a better job. Once, though, in a drunken stupor, Rose told me a story of what could have been. Years ago, wide-eyed, young, and brimming with yet fulfilled dreams and ambition, she was a term or two away from a nursing degree. Pretty sure she definitely made the smarter decision. It's a different stress, but perhaps it's where the fondness started. Small connection due to one similar experience in our respective lives of goals we both let us pass by because of circumstances.
I'd be happy to discuss this over tea, ma'am. All right, I'll be there. Thank you.
New client?
Reassigned. Have you heard from Mark at all?
Not since the first visit to the mansion. Why?
Roger Fleury.
No news from the HR yet?
None at all. Boss thinks he ran away. I doubt it, though. He's too much of a wimp for that. There must be another reason. Who knows? Anyway, I've got to meet this one. I'll see you later.
Later days. Lunch bell. But oversleeping don't allow me the luxury pack my own lunch today. In the end, only Becca and Zach could come. Ash, on the other hand, couldn't be reached. He's at it again, right here today, gone the next day. It's almost like he's a fucking detective and probably has his phone on silent. Oh well, his loss. We've agreed to meet at a nearby cafe, the same one I frequent with Becca because it's cheap. And free bread, nice. Quaint, a little old-fashioned, though looks a wee bit out of place amidst the city's tall buildings, but we love it all the same. Those look so good. Much like its facade, the interior carries an antiquated charm to it. Vintage art pieces and row of shelves boasting an extensive collection of books cover the walls. It would have been nice to hang out here for hours on end, but even on a weekend, the place is still packed with people. Thankfully, Becca and Zach have already found seats and are engaged in some casual chatter when I arrive. It's strange seeing the two of them without Ash accompanying the other. They've never been particularly close. Sure, they talk when they meet, laugh at the same things when there's something funny, but there's a distance kind of born purely out of different interests. That or Zach's simply afraid of Becca. I think it's the other way around. He might be the tallest in our group, but everyone knows that it's nothing against Becca's temper. Even I am a little
Well,
scared. Oh,
you seem
shit.
to be in a better mood today. What happened? I know that smile, Belle. Come on.
Don't rush me. Let's order food first.
Wait just comes by to take our order. On a normal day, me and Becca would be ordering a hearty serving of their special vegetarian stovies. What are stovies? Zach takes anything with a good helping of meat, sausage, and potatoes. But today is a good day, great even. It's not wrong to indulge a little
Today's
right.
special. For the three of us.
I'm pregnant. Becca furrows her eyebrow. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what?
Don't worry. It's my treat.
The glare she sends my way reminds me of the one I've received from Mama when I punched the kid bully my younger brother. Naturally, I never did it again. But Becca's far from being my mom. The small sheepish grin is enough to know. Turn that frown upside down. Food arrives. Let's go. Has Zach said a word? That looks good. I don't know what this is. Sea bass. That is fish? Okay. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt since it's drawing. I never did pay attention to it whenever I came here since the price, but
Oh, good.
good.
I'm so hungry, I think I'm dying.
You're always hungry.
Hey! Not all the time.
Let me guess. You skipped breakfast again.
Not on purpose. I may have overslept by a few seconds today.
Right then. Stop stalling, Isabella. What's this about?
Let us say, Rebecca. She wouldn't be inviting us
Why is
out if
Rebecca
it
such a
wasn't
bitch?
worth
Like,
hearing out.
fucking relax, man.
Well, we're waiting.
I'm treating you guys to a...
I'm sorry, say that again.
And this is important because...
Becca only raised an eyebrow. Zach appears like he didn't get the punchline to another lame joke Ash made. It's definitely short. Oh, bummer. Maybe I should rephrase it.
Okay, let me... Guess what, guys? I'm paying!
As the news sinks in... What did I say? As the news sinks in, their expression goes from sheer bewilderment to utter surprise. That's more
You
like it.
heard me right, ladies and gentlemen. As of
Did they
today,
like that?
I'm
Yeah,
Maria
good.
Isabella Grace Cruz Santos and free from my instant noodle binge.
That's a fucking name and a half. That's Filipino? How is any of that Filipino? Okay, there seems to be a backstory I'm missing.
Seriously?
Hold it, Belle. You sold the house? Which house is this? In Aslam Village? The one with the open house yesterday?
The one and only. Come on, Becca.
Oh. Oh, wow. That's...
Just out a hum. Although she's nodding, she gives the impression of someone who has heard something unbelievable and still forcing her brain to absorb it. Did you think we wouldn't be able to sell it? Have some faith in me, Becca.
You don't believe...
The words tumbled out of my mouth before I could stop them. I've been trying to avoid bringing up yesterday's little spat, and judging from the looks on her face, seems they are too.
I'm sure it ain't the way you're thinking, Bella.
No, I do believe you, but don't you think the sale happened a bit too fast? The open house only started yesterday,
God,
and now you already have a buyer?
you're so pessimistic. Oh, God, she's such a bad friend, man. She's pissed me off.
It happens from time to time.
Yeah, but look, I'm happy for you. Just yesterday, you've been really worried where to get money for your dad's new treatment. And now, all of a sudden, you have something. What if the sale doesn't push through, or I don't know, they're a fraud, or isn't it a little too...
Rebecca does have a point, Bella. If you haven't closed the deal yet, there's still a
They don't seem like it to me. The lady appeared to really want it, and she approached. And she already hired someone to.
You're joking. Who would...
The rights, apparently. It's actually pretty funny. She's a bit too excited to get the property, she forgot to buy it. At any rate, they've already signed the agreement today, so it's just a matter of time. And don't tell anyone about this, but Ma'am Hannah also gave us something extra.
Something...
As in, it's why I can treat you two to a free meal.
I'm more surprised you accepted it.
She didn't really give us a choice in the matter. So don't lose sleep over this, okay? If Rose didn't stop them, they'd likely have... That's despite the legends, too. I even tried to show them the letter. But nope. I want this house, darling.
You don't really think they believe that, do you? I'm pretty sure for them, those are just rumors as well. No one is that superstitious in this day and age, Belle. Well, there's you.
Right. You know what? I'll just eat all of
When
these
she looks at me
by
like that,
myself.
though, there's something different. But when she's lecturing, she needs to shut the fuck up. A laugh almost escapes my mouth the way Zach's expression quickly changed to disappointment. Becca's hands interrupts me as I'm about to pull her back close.
I'm kidding. I'm just concerned you'll
Wait,
get hurt if this doesn't happen.
I did it again.
I know how badly you... I'm kidding. Don't go all pouty on me again.
Oh. No, that line was right. Never mind. I'm wrong.
I'm sure he's gonna be fine now, though, with the money. They don't know yet. I think I'll call them tomorrow. Let them know things will be easier. Mama said this morning he's showing progress with the new treatment, too. It's just a matter of time.
I allow myself to smile, genuine and unedited. It's strange talking about this with other people, even those who have known you long enough. Maybe this is a learning experience for me, guys. Maybe I'm just trying to become a better reader. I don't need an audience. But today, things simply feel a whole lot like them there. Lunch passes in an enjoyable fashion. A laugh here, a playful jab there, but most of it is spent catching up and telling stories. Something we couldn't afford to do the day before. Zach's fucking movie probably flopped.
Are you sure you're not feeling under the weather, Zachary?
Huh? No, I'm okay. No worries, Rebecca.
Doesn't sound okay to me.
It's okay. I might be feeling a little bummed out today, but I'm sure this will pass.
Is it about the reviews this morning?
Oh wow, I was right. Did I miss something? Did something happen? I don't like waking
You
up
heard
late.
about those, huh?
Sorry, I just happened to check on some sites this morning.
Nah, it's a very sensitive topic in the first place. I should have expected it.
What reviews?
Becca glances at Zach, her emotions unsure, asking for consent. Though there's a small desire to keep asking on my part, I don't dare voice it. With Zach, it's always been better to wait, let him speak on his own. Becca too, to some extent. In the end, he simply answers with a shift of his shoulders, gesturing for her to go on.
It's his...
That doesn't explain anything. Stop dangling the information.
Zachary, I'm not the one supposed to be telling her about this.
Is it something bad?
Not bad per se. You guys don't need to dwell on it much.
Bad? Listen here. I wouldn't trivialize what those bowheads wrote if I were you. They're ruining other people's jobs. This isn't a laughing matter, Isabella. Some bowbag just insulted him.
Calm down, Rebecca. Those are just reviews, and it happens a lot.
I dinna ken about you two. But calling the entire film an out-and-out drivel, you're better off watching an educational kids' TV show, and worst 1.5 hour of my life, among other things, isn't exactly a critique any decent movie reviewer would say. If you could call that a critique, did we even watch the same film?
Well, maybe I ain't cut out for it. Better stick with my photography or something. If nothing else, this helped me open my eyes to what I can and can't do.
Oh, come on.
You're giving up.
It was just something experimental I did on my free time anyway.
But you worked on it for months.
Doesn't look like it matters for those people.
Don't say that!
Here I am, chest heaving, looking down at him in the same manner teacher would at an unruly student. Becca's probably proud. I didn't mean to yell, but there's some things like Zach. Some things people like Zach aren't supposed to say. How exasperating, he of all people.
It's just
Except they're pretty well-known critics.
Why does that matter? They aren't the ones calling the shots on this. Isn't that why they have a committee? Right, Becca?
An amused gleam in her eyes when I turned to her. She's turned on. What does she find so entertaining here? Help me here. Your friend's about to quit his passion for a petty reason. Yeah, I mean, it's easier to give up, but it's more fulfilling to pursue your goal.
Failing means you're playing, Zach. Not that I'm saying it's bad. I've seen it from start to finish, and I know for myself what you created isn't something people should scoff at. I don't know anything about filming or photography. Hell, I don't have an inkling of artistry in me except for those doodles I make for class. But I know what I watched. Look at Isabella. It's not every day you see her all riled up like this.
Whatever I'm about to say gets lost in my tongue as a flush on brow embarrassment.
It was a heat of the moment thing. And anyway, I'll be very angry with you if you quit. What about the exhibit?
What exhibit?
Classified information.
Even if I bring you your favorite tonight?
Nope, not a chance.
Oh, come on! I thought we aren't supposed to have secrets.
Thanks, you two. I might need some time alone to myself for a while. Just to think about things, how I'll go from here, that sort of stuff. Hey, I'm not quitting, Bella. Don't give me that face.
There's no face at all. Only a poor imitation of puppy dog eyes.
You promise?
I'll be damned if I break any promise I make to you guys. Besides, you're right. It's too early to say anything right now. Awards night ain't for another week.
That's all the answers I need from him. As sentimental as it sounds, there's fulfillment in knowing another person you know won't take the same path you walked. It's not like it's over for me, though. What is that? What is that? I don't like that. Not one bit. I still have time. I can still come back, do my own thing, do what I really want to do. Surely, once Papa recovers, once I'm done with everything. Inside my bag, my phone buzzes. Breaking the pleasant afternoon lull. Rose.
Hey, Isabel. You at the office?
Ha ha. Very funny, Rose. I'm hanging up.
BRC says the floor plan copies are ready for Miss McCullough to pick up. Don't. I'm kidding.
Rose is something else, man. She knows how to play with my heart. She states that as if it's already explaining everything. Then, out of the blue, she launches a long rant about an awful state of Luxburn streets, all of which she says in a single breath that I can barely keep up and make out a single word. I stay quiet, if only to avoid becoming the next object of frustration. She's similar to Becca in that
We're stuck in
regard.
horrendous traffic right now. Bloody stupid drivers.
She finally ran out of things to complain about and stops. What she says next still has none of what I'm hoping to hear from her. Just a quick mumbled plea for me to meet the Bright's interior designer instead.
Anyway, I'll leave it to you. Bye. Thanks.
Classic Rose. She ends the call without even asking for my point. What I said my point. Oh, my input. The sky is cloudless and the noontime sun is beating us. Beating down on the concrete when we leave the cafe. It's far from unbearable, but it's enough to put most people in a fickle mood and make them vulnerable to catch something. No wonder why you staff members go into a wall. Not to mention my boss's mercurial moods. I know what that means. AWOL. I'm kidding, by the way. I know I can't read, but give me something, please. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I want our usual cloudy weather back for all the gripes about unpredictable weather, though the streets of Luxburn remain constantly busy. Is this a real place, Luxburn? The hurried tapping of shoes against the pavement and inane chatter coming from the lunchtime crowd fill the humid afternoon air. Small reminder of the things that we have to do, regardless how much I want to return the comfort of my bed back to BRC. For me, Zach has to go to a meeting with a magazine publisher featuring little luxury houses and Becca to her lesson plans and books at home. Sneaking a longing glance over something displayed at a shop window. Did she want to buy something? Maybe I can get her Christmas. I turn my head to the shop and check it out. A fleeting glimpse. The world sits still. Oh. I didn't even expect this, man. She looks at me, eyes hollow, gaze piercing and boring into my very soul. Like a set of chains keep my whole body still. There are no shadows or whispers this time. Only a plea. A hum, low and distinct, compelling me, beckoning me, intent on dragging me to the void beyond the glass. I don't dare move. My heart hammers against my ribs, each beat, every thump screaming at me to look away and make a run for it, but I can't. I couldn't. All my limbs feel heavy with my own breathing strains in the face of her calls. Help me. Her mouth is stretching into a grin, wide and unpleasant. The panic building up in my chest forces me to take a tentative step back. Thank God I have lights on in the house because I'm freaking out right now. I try not to stare at her decaying flesh, the blood streaming, gaping wounds on her arm and nailless fingers. I don't want this, not like this. Not if I got what I want from Pablo.
No, stop. Leave me alone.
Okay. Her opening note didn't scare me as much. Her face contorts and shuts at a wail, utterly and sharply unforgiving. Rage. There's only hatred and bitterness, as if there's a very notion of turning away from her in an offense itself.
I don't.
Before I know it, I'm stumbling backwards, my own throat hoarse from the screams I didn't even know was coming out of my mouth. Back my feet catch on a loose stone, sprawling me on the ground. The resulting pain completely jolts me out of my haze, blowing my mind. For a little while, my surroundings feel unfamiliar until Becca's face swims into my vision. Concern is on her face, and her hands are gripping my arms tight. Even Zach appears beside himself.
What happened?
Bella, you okay?
My mouth opens and closes, but nothing comes out. On impulse, I sneak a swift glance at the display window. She's gone. Yet the foreboding feeling hasn't left me. My hands are shaking as I push myself to the ground, my weakened limbs relying solely on reflex and muscle memory. Something icy has made its home in the pit of my stomach. I want to throw up anything to get the wretched
You are
sensation
screaming!
out.
Zach, call someone!
No, don't. I need to get to the office. I'll see you.
Careful! Don't stand up yet, Zach. You watch. I'll call for.
I attempt to smile to put her at ease, but like it comes off, it's a grimace. Gently, I push her hands off my shoulders. My knees are still trembling, but I can stand. Leave me. Stay away. The humidity stifling. Everyone's staring at unnerving. Rebecca, Zach, and concerns are suffocating. I don't want to be here. No more. I break into a run. I wish I hadn't left my bed this morning. Me too. Fucking. I need heart needs to calm down. Yeah, I can't fucking relax. that I can't stand that. It really scares the fuck out of me. I need to calm down. That's calm me down. I didn't expect that song to be that good. Wish I hadn't left my bed this morning. Me too. Here with the only occasion of little drips of water on the sink and the whirring of a fan blade to keep me company. It's easy to fall into a cycle of negative thinking, but even with the clutter keeping me company, the room still feels a whole lot bigger than usual. Hug my knees as a group passes by outside. Loud. So loud. And only there's a way to tune everything out to keep my head from replaying every image, every sound of her screams, her awkward gait as she reaches for me. I don't like how she's thinking about her. I'm getting my keyboard ready just in case I have to spam fucking buttons. That's enough. Fucking chain letters, man. Will she leave me? What about those people? I've already seen it. Will they be okay? Uncertainty gnaws at me. Knowing that she's real, I might also go after the people I care about. I just wish someone would listen, believe me. The abrupt break in silence leaders makes me jump out of skin, but I need to find my phone out in a mess. Papers. Zach. He's probably calling you because of the priest, right?
Hey, Zach.
Oh, good. I thought for sure you're not gonna pick up.
Does Zach like me more than Becca right now? Yeah.
Sorry, it took me a while to find my phone.
No worries. You game tomorrow?
I suppose.
Did I forget something?
Remember that guy I told you about? Back in the movies? The, priest? For the blessing? Does it ring a bell?
Oh, right.
Yeah, I remember. Is he fine with it?
My friend doesn't mind. We're lucky he's not busy, so tomorrow, he'll meet us at the mansion.
Okay. Sorry for the trouble, Zach.
Hey, no problem. I'm the one who suggested it to begin with. And, well, this afternoon you did surprise us.
I guess I owe you a lot for this, huh?
Yep.
Nah, we're cool. You had us worried, but I know you'll tell us about it eventually. I just want to make sure you're doing well. You left all of a sudden and you're not answering any of our calls.
Looks like I'm getting dicked down by everyone except Luke right now. Sorry, that was offensive. Or that was crude. He seems to have sensed my hesitation because he immediately changed
Yeah,
his
anyway, I
subject.
gotta go. I left something on the stove before making this. Just soup. But it'd be embarrassing if I burned soup.
I doubt it. Ashton, on the other hand...
Well, remind me to tell you about what he did with the pressure cooker next time. Oh, damn, it overflowed. Really need to get going. Bye, Bella.
Anything you get out of this nightmare. Sleep becomes easier. And for the first time in a long time, I dream of clear skies, of unrestrained laughter from children playing in the streets, and of small, cramped dwellings. To an outsider, the sight does not paint a pretty picture, however, this is home to me. Okay, another day, another dollar. This is taking forever. I didn't think this prologue would be this long. Oh, here we go. I knew it. I knew something was coming. I was just being... Oh, the priest. Forgot about this guy. Does he look like he's a groomer? Maybe. Who knows? Simply doesn't care. He's already used to it. Can never tell with him. It's also hard to read as Ash. Almost. It's hard to read anybody if you think about it. True to his promise, Zach, I'll sprout his friend with him. father, Norman. Somehow expected him to look older.
Oh, don't be surprised. They say people who have found their calling are getting younger these days.
Sorry, Father. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
No offense taken.
No offense taken, but never fucking say that again, darling.
Though I admit I'm a bit surprised. I didn't think someone would ask this house to be blessed after all these years.
You've heard of it, Father?
In passing. The occasional rumors and talk by the locals, nothing new. You don't spend years serving the church here without hearing a random hearsay here and there.
You never mentioned what you thought of those, Father.
Ah, but he who goes down to the grave does not come up. He shall never return to his house, nor shall his place know him any more.
But what I saw...
May not be what you think. It depends entirely on what you mean by it. If you're talking about spirit beings, angels, demons, then yes. Are we talking about the spirits of people who have departed? The word makes it clear that once the deceased has left us, they are gone. But of course, I didn't come here to bore you with a lecture.
No, it was enlightening, Father.
Just remember that a God who loves his children would never let them linger once the time comes.
That's what my papa often tells me.
Your father must be a good man. He raised you well, no doubt. Well then, regardless of what it is, I'm sure the mansion's new owners would appreciate such sincere intentions. From a stranger, no less.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Silent appeal. I'm not sure if he's even doing it subconscious or consciously.
Ugh, this place really gives me the creep.
It doesn't seem more than an ordinary house. Damn, I should have brought my camera with me. I saw a few. You think the new owners will allow it?
Shh! What if you catch something? Or someone in one of the pictures?
It just means they won't.
Don't ask for it.
It's not like we can stop them if they.
You're really not helping, Zach.
All right. Sorry. Don't worry. I don't think whatever's inside this house will do anything. I'm here, yeah? I'll take care of them. Or I think I can.
You're not that scary, but thanks. I'll be sure to run behind you if I see one.
He offers me a smile in return, the least he could do. And with a slight motion of his head, he gestures for us to move ahead, while my own fears are left forgotten. I'm okay reading out because I'm not too scared. Takes aside my bag, clutters softly. It's the mansion. I should have heard the telltale jiggle by now. The money don't jiggle last night.
Is something the matter?
No, I...
He forgot the key.
Careful, Bella!
We've spoken with the current owners. Well...
Uh-oh.
Ow, my back.
What the? Isabella?
Come on. Things just get awkward and awkward. What the... I think this might be a good time to stop. So far, whenever we see her, she's scary, but I want to see more of her, I want to get more scared. I want to really feel this game. So, thank you guys for watching this part, and I'll see you in part 3. Love you. Stay safe. Don't be silly, Rapper Willie. See you next time.